If we quickly go to the bottom of the league, Norwich are as good as down. Is there any chance of them surviving? I mean, they could win 3 or so games on the bounce and get themselves back in contention, but can anyone really see that happening? I can't. Other than that, the race for relegation might become exciting as there's only 2 points separating 4 teams, I think, so a few results could mix that up, but really, I'm not interested. At the end of the day, all Premier League teams are doing now is trying to survive. That's the top and bottom of it. Unless you're competing to get into the top 6 and playing European football, you're just playing to survive. That's all that matters. With the amount of money on offer in the Premier League now, all you've got to do is finish above 18th, and you've had a good season financially. That's why teams are fighting so hard to get out of the Championship and get into it. That's why the Championship playoff final is one of the most lucrative games in world football. The gap between the two divisions is huge. That's why littler teams are struggling to get out. You'll find teams are spending big money in the Championship to get out, on the basis that they will get promoted, because if they don't go up, they are proverbially Then when you get to the Premier League, you've got teams who just aren't trying to progress. Take Newcastle for example. Throughout Mike Ashley's reign of terror, all they've done is the bare minimum, just staying up, and if they go down, they go down. They'll come straight back up. But all they've tried to do is survive in the Premier League. At no point have they tried to achieve anything, shown any ambition, and kick on up the table. That's why fans love Rafa Benitez so much, because he wanted things to change. But the hierarchy didn't agree, and he's gone. Now Newcastle have got Steve Bruce, a man who before then was managing mid-table side Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship. He's got no Premier League credentials really, but because Mike Ashley and Lee Charnley thought he could do the bare minimum and keep Newcastle in the Premier League, he got the gig. I mean, not too long ago, Newcastle actually finished 5th in the Premier League, then narrowly missed out on finishing 4th and getting Champions League football. Although they wouldn't have actually got Champions League football because that was the year Chelsea won the Champions League and forced Tottenham into the Europa League. But anyway, I digress. To kick on that summer, Newcastle signed one permanent player. That man was Vernon Anita. With all due respect to Vernon Anita, he's not the kind of player that's going to transform your side after you've just nearly qualified for the Champions League. Back to this season, you've got Steve Bruce who spoke time and time again about not having the players capable of playing nice flowing attractive football, so instead he's having to defend for their lives and just sit in and defend. I've said defend twice. It's absolutely awful to watch. It's practically anti-football. For fans of Newcastle United, they don't care just about surviving in the Premier League. There's this myth goes around that Newcastle fans think they should be in the top 4 every season and competing for honours, but no, that's not it. They just want to see a bit of ambition. They don't want to see a team just survive and float around in the Premier League. Finishing 17th is not good enough. At the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. For fans, the Premier League is about entertainment. Football is about entertainment. But for owners, it's about money. And being in the Premier League on its own right provides money. It doesn't matter where you finish. Sure, if you finish higher in the division, you're going to get more money. But whether you finish 12th or 16th, you're still getting an absolute bucket load of cash just for competing.